I got home a little late, so we're starting a little off. I'm still trying to set up real quick. I may harass whoever first comes in here to check the audio. I also did not get a chance to actually add new songs to the playlist. So we're actually going to listen to First Kiss Story and Private Idol forever again. But that's life. So yeah, if you don't know, we're going to be putting together some kind of Nintendo Labo kit. We might not finish it tonight. I'm not quite sure what kind of commitment we're making here. I get the feeling that whatever that this poll did not turn out how I wanted it to. Hey Alex, how's it going? So yeah, final results. I don't have a way to set this up easily, but you can look at there. Oh, you can see me in the reflection. Hello. You can't see it because it's so blue, but piano is what wins. How you doing, Alex? Unfortunately, piano is probably the one I did not want to do, but here we are, Piano Mania. So good. So I got my. So you're not really gonna be able to see me take this out. We got our big old Labo box here. I don't really have a good setup to show you, but there's the piano. I'm not much of a music man, so I don't really know how much I'll be able to do with this piano once we're done. I also did not consider how I would get you guys audio, so I guess I could just go get like a audio head jack thing. So unfortunately, I don't really have much. Yeah, I wanted the bike too. I think the fishing rod probably would have been the most like easiest to show once it was done. Cause I don't know if I'm gonna actually like. I think all these you set the switch inside the unit, so you can't like dock the switch again. So our little variety kit here. They come with a nice case and stuff too. So got some focusing issues, but we got there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in. But you know, I'm not like capturing the switch, so it's just gonna kind of be here. Hey Zero, how's it going? No, we got piano. The one that I didn't want to do. It's one of those things where you put the poll on Twitter and like you're like, hey, you guys want to vote on stuff, and then like I don't know how many people actually show up. I actually do need to put a Twitter tweet out though that we're starting. I'd forgotten to do that. Piano is also basic, yes. I heard it's very, very repetitive because you have to put all the keys together. So I'm gonna log into Twitter here real quick. Let me know how the music level is this time around. But again, I didn't get new music. I do have some music prepared, but I have to go actually get it. What is my Twitter password? I would have to actually go get it and like take it off a thumb drive. I was trying to make a playlist, but failed horribly. And well, not failed horribly. I got distracted by other things. Distracted making the video that matters, the Chibi Robo video. So, or the skip video rather. Okay, so I should make my tweet here. Music is fine? Okay, cool. Hey Roll, how's it going? We are going to be building some Labo here in a second. If you don't know, Raul, what a Nintendo Labo is, and you also get all you get, what's her name? Manami from First Kiss Story singing right now. Nice and karaoke. But Raul, I don't know if you're familiar with these things, but they're like little cardboard kits. Music is fine, thank you all. I'm glad you appreciate this weeb music. All right. So, anyways, I'm still trying to sign into Twitter. I signed into Twitter. I just need a tweet thing. You guys might get a little audio here, real quick. So I apologize. I have a very basic audio setup right now with this setup. Hopefully you won't hear me. Oh, dang, that's not my thing. That's not what I want to do. Pause it. I accidentally went to OCLIN. Alright. Is this me? Yeah, that's me. Alright. And let me tweet this out. Building Nintendo Labo piano tonight. All right, nice and tweeted. I don't take my streaming very seriously. Unfortunately, I have many other things that I probably take more seriously. So, but it's a fun thing to do every Thursday. Yeah, OCLIN. I was doing the Lost Kingdoms 2 podcast recently, and let's go ahead and start this up. And you guys probably aren't going to be able to see this screen at all, because I'm not actually capturing this thing. So you're gonna enjoy this little thing. That being said, once we get started, it won't matter that you can't really see the screen. I mean, you'll get to see the instructions, I guess. Let me make sure the audio's down on this. And I forgot how much garbage is in this box. I mean, it's cardboard, so I guess it's inherently garbage. Okay. So let's see. Piano. Okay. Right. Got ourselves a little piano going there. But I was doing the Lost Kingdoms 2 podcast, and I always feel... Whoops. Oop. I don't know what's going on. Okay. And mentioned to somebody on there, I was like, you don't have to say my username because it's a nightmare. Alright. There are 6 steps. Plastic bag with all the special parts inside. Okay. See you all. Enjoy class. Alright. Plastic bag with special parts. Can confirm. There's a red looking thing and blue little disc looking things. We'll be using these later. Thank you. I'm sure once we get started, I'll be able to pay more attention. Making the main body. Okay, there we go. See you, Ralph. Oh yeah, the what's it called? The football player. Yeah, I mean, there's only, if you're using like a name like Alex, you're probably gonna get, you know, pretty normal stuff probably. All right, I need to figure out what this is. Does it mark what this is? It's just A is what this is. A piano and B piano. Well, is it a piano? This has a light bulb on here. I'm looking at this one, but this just has like a light bulb on it. Are these marked by the type of Toy-Con they are? Sorry, I know you guys can't see me sitting here trying to organize through this. This looks like a remote. This looks like the bike piece. This looks like the fishing thing? Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Fishing house. Is it at the very bottom? Oh my god. More bike stuff. Maybe these aren't in order. Oh gosh. Piano. Found it. Alright. We got... Oh my gosh, there's so many pieces of piano cardboard. Alright. Alright. Piano pieces. It is here. I may try to pull this out a little bit at some point. But what we care about most... Piano A. Yeah. My music cut out for a second there. Get my water off the table. And... I don't really know the best way to show this thing to you guys. I could bring it back a little bit. Let me see how far back I can go. I forgot if I asked how you're doing, Zero. Hope you're doing well. Are you still playing Gunvolt, or are you done with Gunvolt? Something like that? That's a little more, like, that's a little more zoomed out. Yeah. Okay. So we gotta remove 3 parts. First part being this bottom piece. It'd be nice if I had a way to capture the switch right now, but I mean, I do have a way to capture it. It looks like a pizza, kinda, yeah. I had the, like everybody else on the internet, the Cheez-It pizza or whatever from Pizza Hut. That thing was surprisingly like Cheez-Its. Maybe not surprisingly. Oh, I don't want this centerpiece right now. I just want this piece. Maybe not surprising that it wasn't very good, but you know, it was fine. Come on, get out of there. Is this supposed to tear? It looks like it's supposed to. I mean, that side came off. Do it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Piece. So the other thing we need on the other side of the screen is that big boy. So let me throw this piece down here. This is the big boy. Oops, already punching things out. At least it's like easy to accidentally start pulling these things out. So we need the big one and the bottom right one here. Back to Dragon Quest. Hell, which Dragon Quest are you playing again? 9? I thought you had like broken your save file on accident or something, using some like Street Pass, jeez, some like Street Pass stuff. Try to give you guys the action here, cardboard tearing action. All right. Bumping the camera. Oh gosh. Okay, put that on the ground. I don't want that. And then the other piece is this boy. It's gonna be this one. All right. Hearing this reminds me that I really want to play that Otome game, Glass Forest, at some point. All right. Pieces were obtained. I don't know if this is just junk or if this is gonna be for something eventually. I have a trash can right below it, so I'm ready to lose it. All right. We have gotten parts. Forward, please. Okay. Parts C and D. So we want this one here. Easy. This up here. Easy. You know what kind of ended up back in my backlog was 24 Tokyo. I really need to sit down and spend some time with that. Admittedly, like, Chibi Robo's getting in the way of a lot of games right now, so. Although the video is not really about Chibi Robo. It kind of is, but kind of isn't. So. It's a research piece is what it is, so. It would be nice to do, like, an actual Chibi Robo video someday. Alright, and then we also have this guy here that we want to take out. Wait, is that... Okay, yeah. This one, like, started splitting along the actual, like, tab, and that was concerning me. There we go. Is that it for this sheet? I think so. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Put this back down. And then we need just D as well. Okay, yeah, these all seem to be in order. Well, I'm glad he gave Gunvolt a shot. I do like it a lot. It is pretty short too, so whenever you do get around to it, it won't be too bad. I'm not sure when I plan to play Luminous Avenger Xi or whatever it's called. Xi? Z? Zix? Somebody told me what it was recently and I already forgot. Zwei. Because I'm getting that and Gun Pixies probably around the same time, I think. Or like, I think they are literally like a month apart, but around the same window of me playing video games, like buying new video games and deciding what to play. They'll probably overlap. Okay. Sorry, it's not super exciting to be able to not see me pull these things out of these giant sheets. But they're kind of huge, so it's hard for me to really get all of it in the frame. I might have to consider a different way to do this in the future. All right, I almost took out E, so let's go forward. Whoop. All right. Okay. All right, so we're starting with the guy that I put at the very bottom, I'm sure. Yes. Alrighty, so I kind of wish I had like another table to put this stuff on. I kind of do have another table, but that's where my second monitor is. Admittedly, I'm not really doing anything on that monitor. But, alright, I'm going to stick this stuff in a pile over here. And hopefully not lose any of it. Yeah, Gun Gun Pixie is also on Vita. I mean, it's I think Japan only for Vita, right? I don't think they are bringing it out in the US. The Vita version. Just Switch? Is that the only one that they're bringing out? I think. Is there another version of the game? Is there a PC version of Gun Gun Pixies? I feel like all those kind of games are coming out on PC these days. Just the unfortunate part being, you know, the unfortunate part being that, you know, there's no, like, those games have a large physical market, particularly, like, the people who buy those games typically like physical goods. So, I've already ranted about that handfuls of times, so, oopsie. Heard something pop. Hoping nothing broke. This piece. Oh, boy. Bending pieces already. You're not even done with the first piece, and it's just like, yep. Okay. Wait, how does that bend? Is that supposed to bend that way? Seems weird. Yeah, there we go. And I thought I already did this. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, there's little dots here. I could barely tell. Surprisingly, sturdy little pieces of cardboard. Like, they're not bending super easily. Oh, it's another one of these, like, weird holder things. Yeah, it was Vita only for a while. Does it have a mouse pad? I did see there was, like, a PSVR world with, like, I don't remember what character it was, but it was, like, a bunch of people laying down, like, a big Opie mouse pad. You know, Alex, like, some of those people will follow that stuff. Like, I think, Yoko Taro follows me on Twitter. It's like, I think there's just like this inherent like want of how do you put it? Like when you are first starting on Twitter, you want to follow everybody back to make sure that you're like engaging with your people, I guess. And I think like most people, once they get popular enough, realize that's not really important. And so, like, if you get in with a particular window with some companies, they don't want to bother unfollowing everybody, so they'll just follow you, and then they'll be like, yeah. Okay. I was not paying attention to what was just happening there. So, this is laid out, and then so this came up. Oh, you know what? This is still folded, is what it is. That comes up. That goes down. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. I think, did I get everything? It's hard because I'm not really paying attention to the actual thing. So this is gonna fold down. Fold over. Do this little thing. Ugh. Slip it in there. Oh boy, the front of this is like poking out. I don't know if you can tell. Hopefully we didn't ruin this. What is this? Oh, this tab. Is this supposed to look like this? This feels weird. Maybe it is. Maybe that's right. Okay. I think that's what this is. All right. Piece 1. Oh, weird. That's strange. Maybe you tweeted about something that they've done before or something, or have interest in. My left hand is not my strongest hand. I should probably switch hands. But I don't. I feel like I'm covering this screen up if I do this side. Oh boy. Maybe I should just use both hands rather than try to do this stuff at the same time. Alright. Is this right? Looks like it. Something came off. Is this right? Yeah, it looks right. Okay, let's see how this goes. That thing goes all the way in, man. There we go. Get in there straight, please. I'm not a very delicate man. Like, I'm pretty rough with this kind of stuff. So I think this problem is this piece is like bending up. There we go. Is that right? You got another piece coming off here. All right. I think that's right. That looks like it. Little gaps between the tabs. I do have little gaps between the tabs. Okay, something's going on here. I do have one of these. I don't know where the other one is. Ah, yeah. I'm trying to think if anybody's followed me. Like, if anyone follows me for something, it's usually like a bot. Like, I'll tweet something about Shenmue, and a Shenmue bot's like, "Hello, Shenmue." I don't know if anybody like ever really searched for me and followed me based off something. I'm usually the one following people, to be honest. I very much go out of my way to find people within specific communities to follow. So. Building a little house or something here. I don't know what's going on. I brought a protein bar just in case. I did eat right before I came on, but I don't know. I don't find eggs very satisfying anymore. Like, for some reason, they're just not very filling. So I had eggs and like some fake chicken stuff. Yes. All right. Take our little tombstone we made here, our Joy-Con tombstone. I still need this. Get this back to me, thank you. Oh, I think a lot about Twitter lately, and I've been tweeting less, partially because I'm working on that Chibi Robo thing, but also just like, I don't know. I think all that stuff that happened a while back ago with like the I I forget, Alex Holica or something like that with the Night in the Woods developer, and then Zoe Quinn or whatever. Just made me disappointed in everybody. So I don't know. I still really enjoy my Twitter, but I definitely get a little tired of some stuff that happens on there. I guess I had a friend that made a good point. He was like, your entire life doesn't need to be public. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. That'd be fun. It'd be fun to send something to him either way, even if it is a bot. I know that adding people, like Japanese people on Twitter, can be considered like not polite or something. I don't really know for sure, but I haven't really looked into it too much to say if that's actually true. If people are saying it, it's usually, you know, people who speak that are not actually Japanese, from what I can tell. Okay. Sorry, I got this good off the screen again. It's like sliding around. I need to get like a mat or something. Unless I physically moved it and just didn't notice it. At least it would like mark where it is though. Oh boy. I think I want to go the whole way. Oh boy, I don't know. I went the whole way though. All right. Let's open this boy. I feel like this is like a tiny pizza box is what this looks like. I have a friend coming in town this weekend, so I'm pretty excited about that. He'll be in on Saturday night. I don't know what the plans are. I assume so in town we have like a pinball Hall of Fame. Has more than just pinball. It has like old carnival like arcade games that are like, you know, mechanical. Mechanical arcade games and stuff, which is pretty cool, and like little history bits on them and stuff. I haven't been to the area in a while, so I'm sure they've probably swapped some stuff out since then. I'm guessing this is like the base of the piano is what's going on here. Yeah, it's just not really a good way to show you guys this while I'm actively building it. Something like that. All right. This thing is approaching the tombstone. Dang it. Okay. But I'm hoping to get the TV Robo video done before he gets here, because I'd like to post that sooner rather than later. Don't know if it'll be ready next week, but I'd like to have it ready in the near future. Oh boy. This cardboard is like tearing up here. Right in this area. And it's not really sticking together like I'd like it to. It says to like fold it out once you get it in there, but there's not really much to fold out. Okay, and this is the lid. Oops. Oh, jeez. It's just falling apart. Get back in there. Alright, we'll just put it there. I'm pushing it against the wall too, destroying everything. I can't really do too much more Zero. This is kind of it at the moment. gonna try to do what I can. But, this is not a complex setup. There's a little tiny thing here. I can kind of like straighten this out a little bit, maybe. But I really don't know. Maybe something like that will work better. I don't know if it does or not. Circles need to go, though. But yeah, it's like, this is not a big workspace, and like this, like you're seeing maybe like 2/3 of the desk. I did not buy the $10 tape. I don't know how to, I never saw it around, to be honest. I assume wasn't a popular item. I don't know. I would like to buy the other Labo kits, but I couldn't really justify it considering I haven't touched this one yet. I did make the little car when I first got it, but that was like, you know, a 10-minute thing. Yeah, I'm trying to like make this easier for you guys to see, but I'm also like bending the cardboard like right there. I bent it because I was like trying to pull this up for you guys to see a little better, but get out of there. Jesus. Let me get rid of this debris real quick. Might be easier just do these little pieces off screen here. But yeah, I don't really have a great way to show you. This item's kind of big, to be honest, in general. Oh boy. And my piano keeps falling apart. Alright. I think we got everything out. So, can't see. Looks something like this. And I believe he said fold, although I have to move this because I'm going to hit the rest of the piano. Fold. Fold. Ugh. Okay, fold. Fold once. I thought I already did this one. Apparently not. Something like that. Wait, what is this little thing? Is it this? Yeah, it is. Throw up your thing. There we go. I did not see which side that was. This way. I have washi tape, though. What does their tape do? I thought it was all cosmetic tape. I'm sorry, what? I missed something here. Oh, did it fold it multiple times is what it is? Oh, I didn't see that part of it. So you fold it inward and then you fold it back outward is what it is. Okay. Or wait, did I fold that wrong? No, that's right. That's right. And then turn these down. Or turn it around this way. Something like that. Oh, this goes into the top here. Ah, gosh. There's just not a lot of room to work with here. Oh boy, I hope that was good. I hope that's what our Lord intended. I don't know if that was good or not. It looks good. It looks like I should do this. I'm gonna do it because I already did it on the other side. That's probably fine. It's probably okay. Yes. Yeah, a little plus sign or whatever. Oh, really? Yeah, I do not have it tonight at least. Maybe another time. I don't really know if we'll plan to stream a bunch of these. Probably just depends on how it goes. I feel like right now this is not super entertaining, but that's up for you guys to decide, I guess. And really just how I feel about doing things. Because at some point, sometimes I'm just like, I feel like streaming this, even if it maybe isn't the best idea. Okay. Okay, so this, I mean, these don't really slide into each other, do they? Oh, there we go. Kind of like this. Doesn't really stick together, I guess, is the thing. Okay. Oh, I didn't take this thing out. There we go. Which way is it? It's this way, for sure. Oh god, please, get in there. There we go. Probably. Unless the docs disappeared, I probably can see it. Okay. 3 parts on sheet H. Did I already use? Okay, see, H is way down here for some reason. Here is sheet H. We need... Oh, hello, little maestro man. So we need these pieces up here is what we need. Oopsie. Here we go. Oh, wait. There's one more piece. This guy here. Something like that. I think that's it. Yep. Okay. Side lever. Okay. I really just want to play Project Giant Robo, honestly. That was like one of the more interesting Wii U games for me. As somebody who wasn't super interested in like Mario Kart 8 and stuff like that, I was kind of waiting for Giant Robo to come along, and it never did until the Switch, and it only kind of came along to the Switch. It's a very different game. So this is like this, and this is using this piece. For some reason, like the pieces feel larger on the when like looking at them on the Switch. Okay, so we need to dump this boy here. Get out of here. But yeah, these Labo kits are pretty cheap. I think the big concern for me with the Labo kits is like, you know, once they're used. You can't really buy a used Labo kit unless like somebody kept them nice and together. So like buying them now is probably the best time to build your thing for them. But like, you know, over the years, I'm sure this thing will get torn up if I ever move. Okay. Been watching that Castlevania animated thing still. That's been okay. I think I have a very particular feeling of what Castlevania is story-wise, and I don't think that animated series really gets there for me. Not that that's a bad thing per se. If anything, it's probably more palatable to a larger audience. But I don't super love it either. Okay, so we're gonna jab this thing with this boy. Pierce the heart of Dracula. See our little crunch bit there. Thankfully, these things are probably made to be child friendly, so my giant hands hopefully aren't more rough than a child. Okay. Time to attach some marker stickers. Apparently I do have stickers. The Labo kits, they're like 40 now. Or at least last I checked, they were like 40. I don't know if the VR one's still expensive or not. That's more recent. Okay, so this... I think that's this here. Okay. Be sure to make sure you know where you're sticking them before you peel any off. So it's going to be this one here. Okay. It's like, hey, don't mess this up. To which I'm like, yes, I'm great at messing everything up. Admittedly, if I mess up the piano, I'm not too concerned. Okay. Got sticker. Something like that. Oh boy. Definitely not messing it up. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I know you guys can't see. Definitely perfect. Perfect. Well, it's on. Rest in peace. That's how it's gonna be. I'm not a delicate man with this kind of stuff. All right. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Okay. That's a lot better, I think. Not perfect, but I think that one was better on this side. All right. I did not watch the video closely for this part, per its request. Okay. Wait, what piece is this? Is this guy? Alright. Little dot eyes here. Get rid of that. But yeah, I've been mostly working on that video this week. That's been done. I'm pretty much done with the draft of it. It was kind of a hot video in terms of like I was pretty actively editing the script I was going through, because while I was going through the video I was finding new things on accident and thinking about other ways to look into things. So so I was kind of learning what works. I mean, it's the first time I've done like a research video or something, so you know, I'm figuring it out. It's maybe not the most visually exciting video, but I think my videos in general not particularly visually exciting. I'm a pretty simple editing style guy. I pretty much just do a few seconds of footage, switch to the next thing of footage. That's pretty much what I do. Okay. Then this one. There we go. build this little tap. I'll probably get that Ring Fit Adventure thing. I like Nintendo's weird stuff like this. Admittedly, this is not like particularly what I think about when it comes to Nintendo, but admittedly, I guess like Wii Fit is also not quite what you would typically think about when it comes to Nintendo too. So. So bend the sides down is what it did. Yeah, like this. Okay. Something like that. Little bird. You'll need a small rubber band for the plastic bag. Oh, there's actual rubber bands. There's also like these strings in here too, so I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. I guess over time these rubber bands will also get pretty brittle. I guess all of this will just come apart over time. Something like that. Oh god. Is that what I wanted to do? I think so. It like snapped on me when I did that. In the way that made me feel uncertain. Get in there! Get in there! Ah! It's caught on something. I'm pretty sure that's where we're supposed to go, yeah. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So like fold these down. Wait, what side of the thing is this? Wait, where is this even? Oh, is it over here? Oh wait, did I mess this up? I think I messed this up. This needs to be closed. Yeah. Oh god! Oh no. Something moved. Alright, let's do this. Oh god. There we go, that's what moved. That piece bent. Doing a good job. Very fragile things. Why don't you be very rough with them, Ben? Yeah, that's smart. I would not be surprised if this thing doesn't work at the end. Oh, God. Okay. Fixed it. Kinda. I think this went... I think this went this way. I think that's what I want. Something like that. Okay. So now I need to flip this back over. And resume this thing. Oh, you can move the camera. I didn't realize that. Sorry, this thing's falling off the screen again. Okay. Over here. Fold these tabs in. But yeah, what the plan is after the TV Road video, I'm not really sure. The Lost Kingdoms 2 podcast is done, so the plan is to for sure edit that next. I'm not sure how much effort we're gonna put into I guess I have a bunch of video footage for Lost Kingdoms 1 and 2, so like, do I edit video footage to that podcast? Like, That would probably be the smarter thing to do, but that's also a 1 hour long podcast, and editing footage to that seems like painful, and maybe I don't know if it'll be worth it or not, but it's also like would be nice because I'm taking up people's times. Okay, everything is good. All right, we are combining pianos now. We're combining the top and bottom at least. So the side that is attaching here is this side here. And it's folding into this thing. Something like that. Okay. I feel like it's fitting right, but I'm also kind of have this in a weird spot. Okay. And close up the hole. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this just doesn't feel right in how it's fitting. Oh, I think this needs to be on the inside, though. Not that I really think it matters at this second, but in terms of the overall goal, probably should be inside. Okay, we got a little house. Making a real house now. Okay, so so it just says close the lid. That's what it's telling me to do, and then it's telling me to take this tab here. There. I assume the same over here. Yep. Oh my god. Okay. And then this comes out. And I assume this is going to fold it. Yep. Oh! Oh boy. Okay, it's asking me to check to make sure the lever is working properly. So that's this little guy right here. Wait, what is it? Try setting the logo up and down. Okay, I can see the marker stickers on both sides. Okay. Main body is complete. Oh, smacking stuff. We did it. No need to rush though. Part 1 is complete out of, let's see how many parts that was. Nintendo Switch, how many parts was that? Part 2 of 6. Oh, I feel like I need a break. Bees. Bees. I don't know why I said bees. I meant to say G's. I find arts and crafts kind of stressful. Like if I draw, I find that very stressful. And I always feel like there's like a need to like come down after doing something. Oh, sorry, I attacked you guys with my mic. But there's no time for rest. Let me bring this back up here. Okay. Making the keyboard tray. More parts. Okay. Well, this is the first part I have here. Because this is literally like remove the entire sheet, I'm just gonna do this here. It's easier if I'm just doing like the corner of a sheet, but this is like a giant robot looking thing. It's not a robot looking thing. I don't know. I guess like you can kind of see the head there, like if the Nintendo Switch was like the head or something. Don't worry about me. Or don't worry about what I'm saying. Saying garbage out of my mouth is what's happening. All right, so let me throw this. So let me just throw that there. And sorry, you guys are getting an audio show right now. We have done one cycle of First Kiss Story music. I can repeat First Kiss Story music, or I can go get the thumb drive and see what's on there. But I don't know if I want to go do that. I also don't know if like the audio level is similar or not, so it might be really loud in comparison. Oh, wait. I took all these out, believe me. Believe it. Believe it? Is that a Naruto thing? Believe it? I feel like that happened in Naruto. I remember saying believe it a bunch in reference to that. All right. Keyboard. Should I just take the box off the desk for now? I guess so. I don't know if we'll need it at this moment. Let's clear up some space, though. And we got some junk in the corner over here. So. Okay. Alright, and then we also need to show you guys that boy thing. Put that there. Okay. Ugh. And then I want to throw this over here. I've made a mess. It's in stuff on the computer. Okay. Completed stuff. That stuff was obtained. All right. What piece is this? Oh, this is the first piece I took out. We're here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Am I folding the right thing? I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's not foldable there. I think it's this side that I want to fold. So, yeah. One. Speaking of God, like, I don't know if this is real, but like, I've noticed a lot of people with like the Trails of Cold Steel avatars on Twitter are like very avid Christians. I don't know why that's the case. At least it feels that way. Yeah, how do I... They're like showing me to flip this thing literally all the way over. Am I doing this the wrong way? This looks accurate. Because this side has black and this thing doesn't show black. It like showed me to like put this all the way down, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I think I'm just going to have to settle with that. I don't know why specifically that's the case. I don't know. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know what's up with that. I think I saw like 3 or 4 people who were like that. I'm like, maybe this is a very pro-Jesus. Maybe the church is not evil in that JRPG. They're like, oh, the one JRPG that doesn't make the Pope bad. Let's not play Mach X where we kill the Pope. Wait, what? Oh, it's the double fold. Because there's actually 2 things here. Give me the double fold. Ah, there we go. Get rid of that junk. I have a friend who's... I don't know if he's really into that series, but he's been enjoying it and playing it a lot over the last couple of years. On his commute. Talks about it from time to time. I didn't see what one they wanted to do first. Probably the inner one, but we've already done what we're going to do, so we'll just have to make it work. There we go. More pro-God games? I'm trying to think. I feel like... I don't remember if Xenosaga is pro-God or not. There's a bunch of Bible references in there. I feel like the whole thing is that like God is like a mass of intelligence or something in that game. Something weird. Bam bam. It's out. So put that over there, put this down I assume, and then we're gonna tag that in there, right? That looks right. It doesn't really stick in the way that they make it look like it should. You gotta push it in. Sorry, I know this is not particularly viewable. Okay, I think that actually worked. Okay. Is it trails or trials? I always forget. I always have to think about it. Okay. Alright. I feel like it's one of those series that I constantly mess up, like Nier Automata. It's actually Nier Automata or something like that. 1, 2, 3. I do need to get the Okari Chibi Robo at some point. Alright, cool. Thank you. Trails. There we go. I need to get that, but I mean, like, I feel like even though I'm downloading a ROM for the Okari Chibi Robo because it has an English translation and everything, so I am doing that. But I feel like since I have Captain Rainbow and haven't played it, I shouldn't actually buy that game yet. So, I mean, I'm getting it for footage. I'm not getting it to play through at the moment. But... Okay, for this piece, make sure you've got the right one. There's another one that's the same shape, but with different marks. Got it? That looks like it to me. This would be a lot easier to do on the table, but I feel like it'd be a lot harder to see. Admittedly, I'm just like messing the focus up. Okay. Like here? I feel like, wait. Okay, yeah. Oh, weird. This one like folds on top instead. Oh, it's on the back side. We did it. Okay, that's just... actually, it's this piece, so it is. Oh, more strips. Where did my strips go? Oh, they're on my keyboard. Okay. Does it matter which side it goes on? Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's like pulling off a bunch of the other ones now. Oh jeez. Okay, got it. So that's just gonna cover that whole thing. Oh boy, I hate this actually. That actually, it's okay. It's not bad. Building the piano, Anthony. The one I did not want to build. But here we are. It got 1 vote more than anything else. It was tied for a good chunk of today, and what I was going to do, if it was completely tied throughout the rest of the day, was I was just gonna like put Smash Brothers on for a second and let some CPUs fight it out, and then they would have decided what we built, and I think that would have been more exciting than the piano. Admittedly, this hasn't been bad so far, so. But I think the part that's the problem is the pianos have like 30 billion keys, so it's like it's super repetitive making the piano. How you doing, Anthony? Doing good? Are you you don't have work today, or you just got off work? Okay. Still only First Kiss story music, unfortunately, Anthony. I forgot to do the other music stuff. Okay. Ah. And then curve these pieces in. Oh god. Did you ever end up watching more of I forget what that was called, the MMO anime that we were talking about, that you seemed kind of uncertain about? Nope. Other way around. Something like that. Is this what I'm doing? Okay, yeah. So you're doing this. Ugh. It says one at a time, but I did them both at the same time, so. Fold. That's gonna be this piece here. There's a little frog singing on this piece over here that you guys can't see. Yay! 2-hour work meetings. When you're in the meetings, are you like contributing, or are you just kind of there? I feel like the typical work meeting I see is like people just sitting around, like in media, like the stereotypical work meeting. But because we're such a small company, like pretty much everybody's involved, or at least all the support people are involved in our meeting. You can't really just like sit there and doze off. Okay. This looks like kind of like a piano. This thing still did not fold how I thought it would. Like it's still like whatever. I don't know. All right. Let's get our big boy piece back up here. I don't know why I say boy so much these days. I used to not. So let's see what we're doing with this. Sliding this into here, and yeah, there's like a little tab right here. It's gonna go into this little slot. All right. Keyboard tray is complete. No, it says the next step is challenging, and we may need a break. There are 13 keys to make. Yes, I'm having a very hard time. It's supposed to be awful, Anthony. That's the whole point of the song. It's supposed to be her terrible karaoke. So we got to make 13 keys. So I'm going to take this back off the table so we can get some space again. Oh. And I need to find the sheet. What sheet is this? It's F. That's what it is. There it is. Ugh. I don't think we're going to finish this tonight. Which means we'll have to do it next week. But I also don't think it'll take over the whole stream next week. So I'm not really sure what to do. Admittedly, part 2 only took like 15 minutes, where the first part took like an hour. Oh, gosh. Okay. Give me the pieces. But yeah, I'll probably play some Captain Rainbow soon, because I need to get some footage of that. And some Locrati Chibi Robo soon. I'm playing Helldivers with a friend, but I think I'm kind of done with that game. So, we'll see. I kind of just wanted to fight the bosses, which was the main goal we had. But now he wants to get the Platinum Trophy, and I'm like, I'll play it a little bit more probably, but I'm probably not going to super commit to it. It's fun though, like, we're still finding some interesting things with the builds in that game and stuff, but I don't know what's going to happen with this, Anthony. Okay. So, should we just make all these at once, or? I mean, I don't really have a ton of space in my apartment for this stuff, so. I need to get back to 14. Ugh. I keep thinking about Final Fantasy 11, 14, and PSO2, and it's killing me. I gotta do Comrades first, though. So once I actually pick up Shining Resonance again and finish it off, I need to go back to Comrades. Shining Resonance has been pretty much on hold. Probably won't play it this weekend either. I'm mostly working on podcasts this weekend, I think. Oh, my video and my podcast. I need to make sure I get my podcast. I actually have a meeting with the bank as well for other things for my mom, but also need to figure out the Japanese yen conversion. I think I'm going to take like $700 with me initially in cash. I had a lot of debate on what to do, and I heard a mix of stuff. I heard somebody be like $40, and I heard somebody say more like $1,000-ish. And then somebody who said kind of in between. So I was originally thinking about 500, but then my sister convinced me to take 700. So, and we'll see how that does me. I really don't have like a budget in mind for this Japan trip. I probably should set like a general budget, at least with the cash spending, so I don't mess up too bad. Okay. All right. Excuse me. I don't know if you could hear that, but I drank the soda and got all gassy. Something like that. Okay. More stickers. So that's going to be on this side. And so it's kind of hard to see these stickers. I don't know if you guys can at all. It's very, very light lines. Is Destiny finally like off the Activision launcher or the Blizzard launcher or whatever it was on? Because I think Destiny is owned by Bungie now, right? Well, I think that's fine. Okay, so we need to. I'm gonna leave this keyboard on the floor because it'd be a pain in the butt to bring this up here every single time. But you can see what I'm gonna end up doing. So basically, we're lining up on the black the black line and setting the tooth in there. Okay. Easy enough. Actually, I don't know if that's easy enough, but I don't know. Is that really even in there? Let me try. I mean, there's not really a space for us to sit otherwise, so that's where it's gonna go. Yeah. I don't know. It feels kind of unstable in there. Oh, they switched. I will try to send me a picture of that PSO figure again. I can't remember what it looks like. It's a Humar, I know that much. So at the very least, I could identify a Humar. Oh, jeez. So we got our key in there. Looks crooked. So I guess that's pressing the key technically, like that. So open our lid up. Oh, this feels so fragile. Alright, well. That looks right to me. There's a nice crotch shot for you guys. The next 4 keys are exactly the same. Ready to make them all? So, what's the consequence of doing that Steam client? Do you lose anything? Is that why they did like all the DLC in one package? Because it's easier just to convert people into one DLC package than like switch it in between? Humor tattoo. I mean, there's a bunch of guidebooks and stuff for Phantasy Star. I feel like I got you a guidebook at some point, didn't I? Because I'm pretty sure I recall buying one because I was like, this one has like more art in it versus other guidebooks. All right, here we go again. So pretty sure it's just double up there. This guy over here. Ooh, there we go. And this guy here. So I'm not paying attention to if you guys can see this or not. Let me move this back up a little bit. And nothing was lost to my knowledge. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I still really don't know what I'm gonna buy in Japan, or when I'll buy it. I mean, I'll be near Den Town towards the first half of the trip, and so that's gonna be kind of tempting to buy stuff. But like, I don't want to be carrying a bunch of junk with me. Oh, nothing was lost to the Destiny stuff. Oh, okay. So when do you pay? Is it just microtransaction based now, or? I haven't really been following the news story of it, so. Okay, get that, and then this needs to fold in. Oh boy. Gotta be careful with those. I keep ripping off a ton. I hope you don't use all of these stickers because that's gonna be a ton of stickers to put on. Crooked, but we got there. I assume this just goes on the keyboard now like the other one. Oh, did it just ignore it? Did not actually put it in there? Oh, shoot. This falls out so easily. Okay. Just gonna go and keep the keyboard. It's probably better that way. Alright. Here we go. Again. I still think about Destiny 1 for some reason because I'm a dumbass. That's why. Like, I don't know. I'm an idiot, Anthony. And just like, Destiny 1, though. Gotta get that lore. It's like, what's the point? Once they announce the Destiny servers are going down, that's when I'll play. Actually not sure what my big, like, major mainstream game is gonna be. Or my next big one. I don't remember, what was the last one we played? Mega Man X3 is kind of the big one. That was maybe the last big one I played. I feel like it hasn't been long enough for me to really feel like the super need to go back to a big mainstream game yet. I keep thinking about Martian Gothic. I'd really like to play through Martian Gothic. We may end up doing that sometime soon. Okay. Okay. Get this little bit here. Trying to take this sticker off with one hand, but it's difficult. My sister showed me pictures of her Animal Crossing, like, what's that one called? The mobile one? She's showing me her Animal Crossing town there, or the equivalent campsite. Animal Crossing campsite, I guess. Pocket Camp? That's what it's called. Okay. Yet another has been completed. I need to make my PS3 episode at some point. Yeah, Pocket Camp. I should try it out. I haven't tried a Nintendo mobile games in a long time. Miitomo was really the one I spent time with. And that was kind of it. I did very, very briefly check out Super Mario Brothers Run, but I really didn't feel a need to play it. I really want to play Dragalia's Lost as well, but I never did. Do you feel confident that Destiny's gonna continue to like go forward pretty strong, Anthony, or how are you feeling? I feel like I don't really hear people talking about it all that much. But it's not like I hear people talking about like World of Warcraft either. It's here everybody talking about Final Fantasy 14 all the time though. This to, oh wait, I'm messing this up. That. I feel like I'm destroying this piece. There we go. Jesus. I feel like I missed a fold somewhere or something on these like tabs. Maybe I rushed past it on accident. There we go. Oh, I need to finish up the Valkyrie Chronicles DLC. I forgot. I'm almost done with that. I'm about halfway through the extra missions, and those missions are a lot easier than than the other missions. Well, most of them are. There's one in particular I had some trouble with. I stopped mid one of the missions, but I think I'm almost done with it. Get in there. Okay. Last one. I don't know how I feel about Animal Crossing. I think I told you, but like I have almost not bought the last two. I almost didn't buy City Folk, but I did, and I did not regret buying City Folk. I really enjoyed it. But then I bought New Leaf, and then part of me is like, I didn't play enough New Leaf for it to be worth it, but then Zero actually talked to me about it recently, and I looked up how many hours I had, and I had like 78 hours in it, or something dumb. And I was like, geez, I felt like I barely played this game. But, you know, Animal Crossing is so slow. Bam. Got it. Okay. No, you don't fold those little tabs, so maybe I just was having some trouble with them earlier. I mean, you fold them eventually, but not until after you do this. Yeah, right there. Sorry if it's a little hard to see these things. I kind of wrap my hand around them, my big meaty paws around them. Easy. Easy peasy. It looks kind of funny, but I think I don't know. I'm glad they're trying to do some new stuff like the crafting and things like that. I just really wonder if that's the stuff I want in that game. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, that's bad. Let's try again. I don't know, like, I can't think of a single Nintendo title I'm excited for coming up, though. Like, a Nintendo published thing. I'm trying to think of anything. I wish I was excited about Xenoblade Chronicles. I mean, I will play it, and I think I'll really enjoy it when I play it. But I really just want Monolith to do something that's not Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm ready for them to move on. And, you know, I was ready about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I played it, and I loved it. And so I'll probably play it and love the Xenoblade Chronicles HD remake. But I really just want them to do something fresh. But, you know, I think I'm gonna finally, like, go out of my way to invest into the DS Monolith Soft games, and maybe that'll be a goal while I'm out in Japan, is to get those, or the Japanese ones, and do that. I don't really know about keyboards. Oh god, my pieces. Okay. Tell me, Switch, what is next? Tell me my future. Oh, yeah? Do you play... Oh, yeah, I think you say you play portably most of the time, right? It's nice, like, how close it is to that mark, like, that size. I really feel like the Switch is just slightly too large to be comfortable for portable play. Like, it's fine when I'm on a plane or in a car or something like that, but, like, for everyday carrying, this is a pretty big device to carry with you. Okay, what is this? Sheet C? I've been trying to figure out if I can get away for this chair to stop creaking. I might need to look into it, but... Okay, so that's going to be this bottom one. Stop being so fat. That's how you get it to stop creaking. Oh. This chair's old, so. All right, let's yeah, just like these keys just don't really stay in. Maybe once we actually get everything else set in there, but right now it just kind of falls apart. This whole piano feels very unsturdy right now. Anyways, we got our piece. Let me throw this back on the floor. I've actually lost a lot of weight. I can't say I'm too fat. Oh, okay. Got it. Maybe oil. I don't know what it is. I'll have to figure out like where it's creaking at. I would also like to replace like the butt cushion part of it. It's just kind of flattened out, and I don't know if there's like a reasonable way. Did you you bought Fire Emblem, didn't you, Anthony? All right. That being said, I am still fat, but I'm just poking fun at myself. Don't worry about it. Self-pitying, that's the true way to deal with your emotions, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Ugh, get out there. We did it. Okay. Get in there. Boom. I assume this is another key. I should probably watch what's happening first before. Bend this back. And then bring this down over these. And then fold it under? Oh, fold it down. Gotcha. Like that. I think I just did that. Well, it's not really sticking down though. Oh, where did that come from? Oh, that's coming from the bottom still? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. And how's this going on? Just a line at the bottom, back. Thank you. This is like crooked for some reason. Hopefully it's okay. Okay. With the tail still pointing forward, slide the key into this end of the keyboard. And put it down. I do not have a six-pack, but I don't weigh 230 pounds anymore, thankfully. Slowly whittling that number down. I was 233 most this year. So, down to 220-ish. Yeah, I do want to play Astral Chain, but I just don't know when. I think I told you recently that I think my game bandwidth is just so crammed up right now that like unless I really I like Gunvolt a lot, so I do want to check that out, and I know that's gonna be a short game. And Gun Gun Pixies, I think the concept is interesting. Like, I don't know if I'll beat it, but I do really want to check that game out. Okay. Okay, the two keys are slightly different shapes, so we need to go to C again. So yeah, there's our key there. So that's set there. and we built it. Yeah, I think in the last year I have lost 90 pounds or something like that. 220, 80 pounds. No, 70 pounds. Sorry, I was 290 a year ago. So I had gotten pretty bad. And then the doctor said, "Hey, why don't you just like not die?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, it's probably good." It's probably a good reason to lose your weight. I think people are always surprised I was close to 300 pounds. Like, I always get told that I hold my weight well, but oh geez, come on. Most of that weight was lost between like September and January, and then after that I just been floating at 230. I didn't keep it up for most of this year, but I'm finally starting to lose it again. So okay, we got our 2 pieces. It's hard. Like, my sister was trying to lose weight, and she was like eating like well, very well, and she just like still could not use it. But you know, like she also had a baby, so like, you know, some of it's gonna be like excess skin and stuff that won't go away unless you do surgery or something. Okay, so we got our weird looking keys. Do these look the same? Like, these look identical, I think. Yes. I kind of want to play Wadham. Okay. All right, have a good night, Anthony. I'll talk to you on Discord probably later. Get this little tiny dot out of here. I do kind of want to play Wadham, though. I like Katamari Damacy quite a bit, and I never played Nobi Nobi Boy. I've been thinking about PS3, PlayStation Network games recently, and like keep thinking about Moondiver and stuff like that. And I'm like, I really want to play. Like, I'm worried about PlayStation Network games on PS3. I don't know if I have the confidence that they're gonna be around a lot longer. And unlike WiiWare, where you can kind of, you know, go through everything and kind of pick what you want for the most part, I don't know if that's gonna be the case for PSN. I don't know what the like piracy scene is like on PS3 either for PlayStation Network games. Like WiiWare, I was already well aware that all that stuff is already kind of, you know, kept. I recently downloaded Snowpack Park to my Wii U, and you know, I don't feel too bad because I bought it already, but lost it because of a corrupt drive on my, or corrupt flash memory on my Wii. So I was like, you know, what if I just had this game again? I was able to pull my save file back in. There's no way to buy it otherwise, so it's not like I'm doing anyone harm. Keeping the Snowback Park dream alive. Snowback Park's a really cool game. Maybe we should do something on Snowback Park eventually. I don't know if I could do like a whole video on Snowpack Park though. Did I? Wait, did I do this right? Okay, well, so I want these to be extended out still. Sorry, I keep not looking at the screen, so I don't know if you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But, am I facing this the right way? I think I want to be this way, actually. Yeah. Then we're gonna turn this over. You know, this music that's playing right now, I thought it was from Blue Breaker Burst specifically, but it's actually in First Kiss Story on the PlayStation as well. So they reused it between the games. I don't know where it originated from. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys can remember off the top of your head, but in the end of my Hunex Fighters video, I kind of had like a little montage of games I covered. Because I wanted to kind of represent what the site had on it. Do you think it would be valuable to, like, put the names of the games as they go by on that? Because, you know, it is it is just kind of like a rapid fire of like Aconcagua, Castlevania, Full Spectrum Warrior and stuff. Like, I don't know if that really means a lot to most people. But, you know, also, I don't know if anybody, like, knows those games. So even if I say, hey, this is Aconcagua, then it's just like, okay. That could indeed be a video game. Alright. Get this one. I should move this. Sorry, there's something on my screen that's kind of in the way. One other thing I was thinking about was like maybe on the podcast doing like a I guess you could call it like a tweet of the week kind of thing. Not really a tweet of the week, but like if I find like an interesting tweet or something, talk about it. Either being an opinion or somebody posts something interesting. I don't know. It's probably not worth it, but I was just thinking about podcast stuff today. Key. I did it. Key. Alright. It's another key. I'm going to try to finish that Valkyrie Chronicles DLC this weekend. I'm going to try to finish that off, and then I don't know, like, I don't want to start anything really. Like, I don't really feel comfortable jumping right back into Shining Resonance at this second, especially while I have like a big project that's active. Oh, and I also got to figure out, like, I don't know if it's like something that changed with OBS or what, but I was trying to capture games at 1080p 60 for modern consoles, and my CPU could not take it. It was problematic. I was dropping probably about anywhere between 5 to 10 frames per second, and that's not good. So I don't know, like my processor is old, so maybe it's just time I replace my processor, because the processor is what's really hitting the cap right now. So I may go on my way to just like look into what makes sense for a processor in terms of like, you know, short term. I don't want to get like something crazy because I don't plan on upgrading the rest of my PC, so I just want to kind of solve this one problem. But I don't know. I'm messing with the settings a little bit more because I know there's like, you know, hardware like rendering versus like software rendering kind of stuff, or whatever it is for streaming. I don't know what it is exactly. So I might mess around with it a little bit, or for capturing rather, video codecs. So I think I'm using hardware right now. So I was like, maybe if I try software. Like, I would think hardware would make it less taxing on the CPU, because then it's using the GPU for stuff. But what do I know? I feel like this is going bad. Like, look at this key. That doesn't feel right. Is this right? It doesn't feel right. Okay, I guess that's intended, because like the split that happens isn't like, it's like inside of here. So okay. Also, my nose is suddenly starting to run. I wonder if it's like when I get nervous, my nose just gets runny or something, because I feel like every time I stream, I have nose problems. And like, I never have nose problems otherwise. There we go. Time for the sticker. Is this one here? Yeah? Yeah. Something about this reminds me of like P-Cross for some reason. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Good thing I didn't put that on that side. Okay.
want to play Code Vein as well, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon either. Oh, that's not great, but probably fine enough. I already pushed it on there, so. Alright. If this is the same as slotting it in the other one, I'll probably just do this without showing you guys. Which it looks like it is. Oh, weird. You put it in the other slot instead.
You think they just make you go down? I guess it's kind of like a different type of key, is what it is. Okay. I don't know if it matters which key goes where either. I wasn't really keeping track of which one they showed. Okay.
We did it. More keys. I might have to use the restroom here in a second. Let's see. A. I'm gonna put this piano on my bed instead.
All right. Let's get D, C, F, H, B. Here's A.
Okay, so we need these two guys right here. There we go. Oh, jeez. That's fine, actually. These are just scrap pieces. All right. I can use the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back. Please enjoy the first kiss music. Hopefully it doesn't run out before I get back. All right, be right back. And I am back. Somehow gained 1 viewer while I was away. Yeah, okay. I already took the pieces out, so we are ready to go. So let us continue to fold. Jeez. I did notice that Halloween, I don't know if this is always the case. Halloween falls on Thursday this year, at least. I don't know if that's always the case. So I was thinking maybe we could do something for a Halloween stream. I just don't really know what yet. I was trying to think of what we could do. Like, I was trying to think if I had any Halloween... Like, I don't know. Like, spooky games is kind of one thing. Like, I don't know. Like, if I play, like, a Halloween thing, I think I would like it to be more Halloween celebratory versus, like, oh, let's just play the scary thing. Like a, you know, like a Christmas Nights kind of thing. Like it's a game that kind of uses the style and vibe of that. Let's play Pumpkin Hill and Sonic Adventure 2. Maybe that's what we'll do. 100% Pumpkin Hill run. I don't know if I have a Sonic Adventure 2 save file that's at I don't know if I have a Sonic Adventure 2 save file anymore. Now I think about it. Did I do what I need to do there? I think so. Play Xenosaga 3, the scariest game of all. Okay. Man, I really want to play through Xenosaga 3 again, just so I can... I need... I want to know what my true feelings about Xenosaga 3 are, because my old review from whenever I wrote that in, like, 2008 is not enough for me to feel confident in my feelings about that game. Like, I gotta know. I don't know. I'll focus on beating the other Monolith Soft games first. Oh, I need to take the little tiny hole out. Trying to think. So there's the Dragon Ball Z game on DS from Monolith Soft. That's out in the US. So if I were to look for that I could just get here. I don't think it's that expensive. I don't think it's like cheap either, but I think it's like, you know, $30 for a complete copy maybe. And I think that might be the only US released Monolith Soft DS game. Oh, Super Robot Tyson Original Generation Saga Endless Frontier Xseed, but that I already have and played through, and it is very good. And I need Project X Zone 2 still. I don't know how much that is either. I feel like Project X Zone 2 had like a fairly limited run, but I could be wrong. I just don't like Project Cross Zone very much. Like at least compared to Super Robot Tyson Original Generation Saga Endless Frontier Xseed, I started at the beginning, so I was like, oh, now I have to go all the way through. But like compared to that, like I always found Project Zone like kind of disappointing. That, and I was talking to Zero about it the other day. Like there are so many characters in Project Cross Zone that it is impossible for anybody to stand out. They're all just there. They're all talking, and like you can't really get any development. It's like a great fan service piece to be like, oh, there's my favorite Chris Redfield. But you know, it's also just like, well, there's my favorite Chris Redfield, and he's just gonna show up and be like, oh no, zombies, and then he talks something like he may say something slightly relevant to the game story, and that's kind of it. And then it's like, well, that's the Chris Redfield. I admittedly don't have a strong love for Chris Redfield. He's just the character that's on my mind right now. Hawken Browning was the character that really stood out to me as not really having a strong role in that game. I really like Hawken Browning a lot, and he just kind of shows up and he's like, hello, ladies, probably. That's probably something he said, knowing him. And like the central main characters just aren't very standout either. A little sad Hawkins not on that Monolith Soft art. But I'm so happy Raymond Bryce is on that art. Like, the first new official Raymond Bryce art in, like, a decade. I have this backwards, I think. Yeah, I do. I mean, all this stuff has to fold either. Oh, no, I don't. This is right. Oh, I think I just need to fold this. I felt like I already folded that, though. All right. Bam. Sorry, a little too high up there. Get that in there. Bam. Okay. Who did the bam? Is that Emerald? I'm not familiar with celebrities at all, so. But I think Emerald is his name. Poke the little thing out. Oh boy, that tore. Be gentle, Ben. Be gentle. Don't destroy your Labo kit. All right. And then, oh yeah, it's like just slightly too high out of your view. There you go. Get in there. I don't like that makes like a tearing noise whenever I put it back. I'm like, that's probably not good. Yeah, I've done it with every single one of these, so at least they'll all be not good. Okay, I'm going to guess it's going to be this little one here. Can't imagine it'd be a different one. Yep. Oh, don't bend it. I do need to finish playing Chibi Robo Ziplash as well. I started that. I didn't get past the first world, so I guess I'm not that far. But that game is weird. Maybe not like an enjoyable way weird, but it's a weird one. Reminds me a little bit of like how Super Paper Mario, or not Super Paper Mario, sorry. Paper Mario Sticker Star is like weird in an interesting way, but it's like not enjoyable still. It's just like, yeah, you could make your video game like this. Yay, we got 2 pieces. Okay. I won't show you guys this part here. I'm just gonna build this on my own. Chook. It looks just like it did the first time and just like it does on screen. Okay, and the far left one. Oh my gosh, these little like black keys keep falling over though. Like I was hoping like the other keys would kind of wedge them into place, but it doesn't feel like they do. Also, my keys are all like lopsided in here. Oh jeez. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, hopefully as you get more keys, they stick better. All right. Even more keys. 3. Oh man, this is a complicated key. Okay. This is from sheet A. So it's going to be this sheet here. It's a 3-piece key, actually, in this case. So it's going to be this guy here. So I guess, like, talking about the DS model stuff earlier, that leaves the Xenosaga 1 and 2 DS. That's a Japanese-only release, so I would want to get that. The sequel to Endless Frontier Exceed. Soma Bringer, which has a fan translation. Is that it? I think that might be it. Which piece do I want from this? I think it's the bottom piece here. Yeah, I want this bottom black piece here. I feel like I'm missing one. Missing a DS Molosop game. I probably even said it earlier, now just can't recall. Let me pull up the list real quick. I should probably get you guys a way to see my other screen, but at the same time, like, Twitter's up on there. And I don't want you to see my Twitter feed. My Twitter feed is, questionable. I follow a lot of different people. And I like that I follow a lot of different people of different backgrounds and stuff. And different opinions. But I also don't want to show you hateful language or obscene art, I guess. Obscene is what it would be. Okay, so DS, Bringer, Xenosaga 1 and 2. Xenosaga 1 and 2 DS is 2006. That's actually really early on. I guess that makes sense, though, because that's when Xenosaga 3 was coming out. So, actually, that makes a lot of sense. I need to get Namco X Capcom still. That's still a PS2 game, though. Okay, I think I got them all. Endless Frontier, Exceed, Xenosaga 1 and 2, and Soma Bringer. I already have Endless Frontier. Dragon Ball Z, Attack of the Saiyans. Okay. Back to work. This key is different from all the other ones we made so far. Okay. Flip it over. I feel like they've said that about every key. Oh, sort of Etheria, though. Or Etheria. I really want to play that, though. I have a lot of games I want to play. Like Nintendo Labo Variety Kit Piano Set. The greatest video game of all time. We're going to play some First Kiss story music on it. This is what the world really needs. A little sad that Sonic Riders, I'm done with that. I don't know why. Maybe it just felt like I didn't spend all that much time with it. I mean, I'd spend a good chunk of time with it, but I feel like I could have done more with it. Or I could have gotten better at it at the very least. But I'd rather play Sonic Riders Zero Gravity or Free Riders. Okay, close up this side. How did they close that up? Okay, this piece first. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of Ulala talk recently too. I guess because of Space Channel 5 VR. She is in Sonic Riders as well, but I didn't unlock her. Okay. So we're gonna fold this in half. Okay. How far in are we going? All the way? All the way. Okay. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I forgot we have those little, like, dot pieces we gotta make, too, still. I have a bottle opener for Fist of the North Star that goes acha whenever you pop open a bottle. I don't drink, so I don't use it very often, but once in a while when I do, it's fun. Use it for some ginger beer. Usually, even if it's like a twist off cap, I'll use it just for fun. Oh boy, that didn't bend the way I wanted it to. These little pieces of cardboard are scary. I think bending on the table is for the best, but I also feel like it's easier for you guys to see if I hold it up. I could be wrong about that. I'm guessing that's what I'm doing. Yep, that looks right. This side? Yeah. Wait, what? All you need to do is attach... Do I need to push it tight? Wait, how did that slide in? Yeah, let's do this. There we go. It is a tight fit. This is another key, and there's 13 total keys, and I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Yeah, that's right. We're almost there. But we still have more other stuff to make too, so don't know if we'll finish this tonight. I'll try to figure out some plan for next time if we end early. Or if I finish, I mean, I assume if we don't finish this and I follow up next time. Might do something where I start streaming over here and finish it and then go back to the other room and stream something else. That or find something else to do. I just don't think we could start any of the other stuff without it also taking forever. Could be wrong about that, but yay! This still looks like every other key when you put it on the keyboard, so you will not see it. I say as I destroy my keyboard on accident. Man, this thing just still feels so fragile. All right. Is this from A as well? Yeah. Oops. Okay. I think Namco X Capcom has a fan translation as well, but I don't really know the situation for playing PS2 games that are fan translated. I don't have a way to play burned PS2 games. So I guess maybe emulator. I know you can do some like SD card, or not SD card, but like USB stick kind of stuff with some PS2 games, but I don't really know. I'll have to look into it at some point. But still trying to figure out how to play Captain Rainbow on my Wii U, so I'll start with that still. Just 2 keys left to go. As far as I know, the Captain Rainbow translation is not completely finished. I think it's like 95% translated, but you know, probably good enough. I'm honestly surprised people translated that Chibi Robo game so long ago, but maybe it was just like easy to get into. It seems like a lot of fan translation really comes down to how easy is it to take text in and out of the game. Not that the translation part is easy, but it seems like a lot of the biggest issue is people having to like actually, you know, make it so the game runs with the text in the game. I think it's like Phantasy Star Portable Infinity or 2 Infinity has like a fan translation, but like if you run it on a PSP, it just crashes all the time. But I haven't actually gone on my way to look into it. I think you can run it on emulator without any problem. Okay. Pushed our weight in there. And I forget how this one works. I think we're just making a little box with this one. Yeah. Push that down. Ooh, that was a bad bend. That's what I get for using one hand. It's okay. It'll work out. Get rid of this little piece here. trying to just get this piece off my hand. There we go. All right, here's the scary one. I don't like these ones. It's already like I'm barely touching it, and it's already like bending a ton. Okay. There we go. Then once I'm done with the Mollensoft games, I don't really know what to do from there. I guess maybe just focus on Tri-Ace games as the Mollensoft games fully come out. I feel like I just want to finish Mollensoft games. I need to do that. But they're RPGs, so it'll take me years, so don't worry about it. It's not like we're gonna stop talking about Mollensoft games anytime soon. That, and I feel like I'd want to replay Disaster Day of Crisis too. I feel like I'm in a weird spot in my life where I end up like wanting to replay a lot of stuff because I didn't like back then when I was doing content on them. I wasn't particularly good at doing content. Still debatable, I guess, today, but I feel like, oh, whoops, I touched a menu. But you know, I feel fairly good about the stuff I make these days. I think since 2015, I felt pretty confident about most of the stuff I've put out. Where in the past, I think it was always kind of questionable, or at least I recognized that I wasn't making like amazing stuff or anything like that. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there saying my stuff now is amazing either, but I feel like the stuff I make these days generally has some value, and is at least somewhat well thought out. I'm hoping the Chibi Robo thing will be valuable to more people than usual, because like the Hunex Fighters 98 thing obviously is like there's gonna be maybe 10 people a year who are looking for something like that, and not even looking for that specifically, just looking for random PCFX stuff, and ends up doing it. Don't know how desirable the PCFX is to the modern retro market. Considering like even websites like Retronauts still just call it like the hentai machine kind of stuff, then I'm gonna guess the mainstream opinion on the PCFX is probably not that much stronger. A lot of people will listen to, and I mean, I make content, so maybe I have nothing I can say, but a lot of people will just listen to like, and I guess I do this too, where I just listen to what internet personalities say, and then that's their decision about the game. I think Castlevania 64 suffered quite a bit from that, where it's like, oh yeah, that's the one AVGN hates, and I think people generally still don't like Castlevania 64 a ton, but I think it's better than what it's often painted as. So, all right. Time to make it. Again, I think we're done with this sheet, though. Yeah. One sheet complete. I guess I just throw this in the... Throw it far away. Alright. What time is it? 9:20? Yeah, we're definitely not finishing this tonight. It's the final key, unless the last part goes really quick, but I have a feeling it will not. Look at all these stickers we still have. They're gonna be used somewhere. Okay. I'm doing this the wrong way. It's probably fine. Get down. Thinking about it, we're talking about playing Gun Valkyrie sometime in the near future, maybe. I don't really know who made Gun Valkyrie. Is it Smilebit? Like the not Grand Theft Auto, Jet Grind Radio developers, I think, is who made that. Let's look up Gun Valkyrie here. I want to see who made it. Here we go. Okay. Just
threw that thing on the table. Apparently I have no respect for this key. Shove that in. And then while that's going, let me look up Smilebit. Or not Smilebit. Although we could also look up Smilebit, but I just want to see who made Gun Valkyrie for the Xbox. I mean, Sega published it, obviously. Yep, Smilebit. What else did Smilebit do? Okay, they did do Jet Set Radio Future. They did do Panzer Dragoon Order as well, which is a great game. What did they do? I think they got absorbed into like a random Sega division. What was the last thing they put out? This is most of the Smilebit stuff is between 1999 and 2003. I actually put a lot. Typing of the Dead, Zombie Panic. Is that the arcade game? No, that's a PlayStation 2 game. Huh. Anyways, I should get back to building this thing. Gonna poke that out while this is going on, and I also need to poke the other thing out. Okay. Okay. Last key. Last key. Messed it up. Messed it up. That seems right. That feels right. And then we gotta put the sticker on too. I know which sticker it's gonna be, but just to be safe, because I don't want to accidentally lose it, make sure we grab the right one. Yep. Okay. Put it right back here. Crooked again, but life goes on. Looks kind of messed up, but resembles a keyboard. So it's telling me right now to make sure. Have a good night, Alex. I'm surprised you're still here. I thought you would have been in bed already. So it wants me to make sure that I can see these as they press up. There's one boy, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did it. Don't forget to close the lid. Be a responsible piano owner. I feel like I see most pianos with the lids open, but I guess maybe when you're not using it. Alright, the back of this is falling apart. Still. None of this is staying together. Oh my god, it's coming apart. We have failed our Labo kit. There we go. And then this one. Okay. I mean, we got a good chunk of the piano right here. Still looks a little funny, but that's okay.
Something fell. Why is this, So, like, these pieces, I think, are supposed to, like, stick down more. I don't think they are sticking down as much as I would want them to. Like, I don't know. Maybe eventually it will be not so bad. There we go. Okay. Oh. Making the screen holder. I think we're getting there. I don't know how much more time is left, though. This is 5 pieces, though. I think it's fine. The, like... I think what the issue was, so these little tabs here, they offer the resistance to the key. So when you press a key, this hits the top and pushes, and so like offers resistance back. So when you press it, it goes down. But the angle it at was probably something like this or something. So when it pushed it, it didn't slide forward. It just like pushed directly into the top here. So I was pressing it down and it wasn't doing anything because it's just all the force was just pushing back out of the top. That's what it was doing. But I think we're good now. I don't like how these keys look or feel. Maybe I messed them up. Maybe some of this is a poor job. Like this one in particular just looks kind of crooked. But, you know. Let me see. Maybe this needs to go on more. I don't know. That feels right. See, he's doing it again. Like these 2 center ones are doing it. You can see like this thing is pushing up what's happening. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Like I don't know if they're just not. Like I feel like I pushed this one down already. I mean it's hit its full crease. I just don't know what else to do about keeping that from. Maybe the real issue is that this keeps bulging up, so it gives it too much space. But I don't think I can. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Like, I guess I can bend this down more. A little bit. But, like, I don't want to be too forceful about it. Just give this, like, a curve down. Something like that. Oh boy. Making a mess out of this thing. Okay. I think we got it. Bang. Bang. You want to pretend play some First Kiss story music? Let's see. Let me see if I can find. Wait, no.
Groove music, stop. Where's a piano song? Oh no. Oh, here we go. I found it. I mean, this is not the direction a piano would go. I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for coming. That feels like kind of an anticlimactic ending of, well, we're not done yet. I'll figure out something for next week. Maybe we'll just like start another project, and maybe it'll eventually even out so we can, you know. I don't know. I'm feeling weird right now. I don't know why. I don't think we are. I don't know how much is left. It doesn't give me like a time estimate, I don't think. I mean, we only have 2 more left. I mean, I guess the Joy-Cons is only 1 step, but then we have to make these knobs too. So, I mean, I still got to go to work tomorrow, so it's not like I can stay up super late or anything like that. Yeah, well, I think we'll continue this next week, and we'll see how it goes. And then maybe we'll also do another Labo at that time. And let me see what kind of the time estimates are on these other ones. Like maybe we can do a shorter one. So yeah, like the fishing rod is like hour and a half to 2 hours, which the piano is like over 3 hours, I think, if I'm mathing right, or like 2.5 hours to 3 hours. So if we do that, or we do the bike or the fishing seems like the safest ones. So yeah. Yeah, I think it's going okay now. Now that I've bent this down, I think that helped. Like it kept getting stuck earlier, but now that it's there, I think it's good. So. Oh, whoops. I accidentally started up the variety kit for the toy house. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for coming. I feel like I don't know why this feels like such a strange ending. Anyways, thanks for coming. OneControlPort.com is the website. Like I said, I'm working on a research piece on Skip right now, so I will follow up soon with that. I think that will be within the next week or 2 probably. So you can look forward to that if you're a fan of Skip, or if you don't know what Skip is, I kind of try to explain a little bit about Skip as well in the in it. And yeah, I guess that's it. OneControlPro.com is the website, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.